Cancers, happy birthday. Happy birthday to all the Cancers in the collective. Ooh, that's a little loud. Hold on. Alright. If I ruled the world. What if you ruled the world, Cancer? What would you do? Nas would free all his sons. I love them, baby. We do got the world card out here. Good God. I'll tell you, I cannot make this shit up. Alright, so yes, we are in Cancer season. Happy birthday to all the Cancers. I am here to do your first bonus reading. I know I'm a little late, but I'm here, baby. Yeah. I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. If I rule the world. I had a lot of Nas songs. I don't know if you like Nas, Cancer babies, but I had a lot of Nas songs. I love Nas, baby. He's my sacred husband. Yes, he is my sacred husband. I had Black Girl Lost. I had I Know I Can. I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. Cancer, if you work hard at it, you'll be where you want to be. Yeah. Hey. Hopefully you're enjoying summer. It is your season. It's time to have some fun in the sun, baby. Hey. If I rule the world, I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. If I rule the world, and then we'll walk right up to the sun, hand in hand. We'll walk right up to the sun. We won't land. Okay, walk right up to the sun. Oh, we'll walk right up to the sun. We won't land. I had to hear that part. Let me go on and pause this. Yeah, so I don't know. You're walking up to the sun hand in hand. You're hand in hand with somebody. You won't land. I don't know. It's like, what would you do if you ruled the world, Cancer? What would you do? Would you free all your sons? Maybe you got some people locked up that you were free. Yeah. Interesting. That's an interesting question. If you ruled the world, what would you do? Yeah, so let me first of all say that I cuss like a sailor. So if cursing is something that you would prefer not to entertain, I'm going to ask that you return to Tarot Universe to find a tarot reader that is more suited to your liking, because I'm still gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna cuss, honey. Yes, indeed. So if that offends you, again, please return to Tarot Universe to find a tarot reader that is more suited to your liking. I just want to make sure you're getting your reading the way you want to get it, okay? I'm going to keep the introduction short and sweet, but I do want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to watch, the time to listen. If you have not, please click that subscribe button. Please click that subscribe button. Like, comment, and share. It will help to get the algorithm out to other folks that may want to hear what the fuck been going on recently from a thick girl with tarot cards. Yes. Yes, indeed. So again, thank you. You got the freaking, you got a lot of major arcanas going on here. You got a lot of major shit going on, Cancer. Yeah. But yes. Thanks again so much for watching. Please like, please comment, please share, and hit that subscribe button. Oh, baby. I'm sorry, I'm late, Cancer. I'm late. It's a lot been going on, baby. My baby graduated from high school. Yes. So I've been, busy with that, the graduation, the party, and now he's going to Albany. So now we got to get into that. Orientation, connection day, moving day. Yeah. I said, once I get him settled in, I'll be back outside again. But summer will be damn near over by then. But yeah, I feel like I could be back outside now. I could be back outside now. I could be more productive now. Maybe get some things done on my bucket list. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like it's a bittersweet moment, but I feel like I could be back outside. I could be productive. Yeah. Try some new things. Do some new things. Yeah. With kids being away. When kids, go away to college, you got more time. You do got a pinnacle out here, which is a page of pentacles. Page cards are children. Ooh, it's back in the Six of Swords in reverse. I don't know. Do you have a child, Cancer? Child? So the Six of Swords in reverse is about upsetting the boat, being difficult. It's in Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Ooh. Somebody's upsetting the boat here, causing difficulties, causing problems. We'll get into it though. But yeah, so maybe you have a child going to college or still in school or whatever. Don't worry, you'll have time again to live life. Because I feel like I'm getting to that time now where I can live life again. I can be productive again. I can go outside like Cardi B. I'm going outside. Outside. I don't know, Cancer. I feel like it's time for you to go outside. Like you've been cuffed up too long. You've been locked up too long with in a relationship. Yeah, because Cardi was married for 7 years and then it didn't work out. They got divorced and she said, I'm going outside. So I feel like you've been locked up. You've been married. Maybe you're going through a divorce now, baby. But it's time to go outside, okay? Like Cardi B said. She said, if I do you like you do me, bet you we won't speak again. Baby, that's my jam too. Outside by Cardi B, yes. So let me also say that I get music and I get movies. So if I ever throw a song out there, a movie out there, go on and listen to it or watch it. Download it to your playlist. It's not for nothing. It's definitely for something. The Holy Spirit is trying to convey something to you through that song or that movie. Like I was saying, I had all Nas songs for you. The first song I was going to play was Black Girl Lost by Nas, but I was like, nah, that's a little too deep. This is Cancer's birthday season. I don't want to start out that deep. And then I had I Know I Can Be What I Want to Be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. Yeah. So I feel like you got to work hard, Cancer, to be where you want to be. Black Girl Lost, that's a deep song. It's about a black girl, but I'm going to say it's about girls, period, because I feel like no matter what your race is, women go through similar things. He's talking about, girls playing with his mind. When you're young, you play with guys' mind to get what you can get out of them or from them. Playing games, it's like partying. He was saying, your coochie is worth gold, but you out here giving it away so freely. Baby, Cancer, your coochie is worth gold. You can't be out here giving it away so freely. Like I said, he was talking about, girls playing with his mind, playing mind games. It comes a point where you gotta grow up. You gotta grow up. No man is gonna take you seriously, when you play those type of games. Yeah, no. What else was he saying? I wrote some things down. He said something about dropping your kids off and going to party. I don't know. Some of y'all could have kids. Maybe you're dropping them off, going out to party still, and hopefully not making any more. Yeah. He said coming home from college, wanting more from a college degree. Yeah. Oh, it's some deep things going on here. I don't know, maybe some of you could have graduated from college and now you're looking for more out of that degree you received. Maybe you're not getting what you thought you would get out of the degree you received, and now it's like you have to do what you have to do. That's kind of giving me that movie. It's like a Tyler Perry movie. I forget the name of it, but there was this. I think his name Antoine Fuqua. I don't know, but he was playing a lawyer in one of the Tyler Perry movies. I'm not remembering which one it was. And Keisha Knight Pulliam was like his college buddy, but she had went down the wrong path, got into drugs and prostitution and things like that. And I guess something happened to her in college where he felt like he should have protected her. Damn it, I'm gonna have to look up that movie. But either way, he came through for her. He ended up not marrying the other girl that he was supposed to marry because she did some foul shit and gave her this excessive amount of time, and he found out about it. And he ended up marrying Keisha Knight Pulliam at the end of the movie. But yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a situation where maybe you have a high school crush or a lover, or a college crush or a lover, and something happened where it didn't work out, but you went your separate ways, but you went in different directions. Maybe someone got involved in drugs, prostitution, something like that. Yeah, but you connect paths again and you want to save and help each other. Yeah. That's why I'm getting, we'll walk right up to the sun, hand in hand. We'll walk right up to the sun, we won't land. Okay. Well, that's beautiful, Trials and tribulations happen, but, we got to keep pushing. We got to keep going. Yeah. And I think that's what I had. Yeah, Black Girl Lost, I Know I Can, and If I Rule the World. Yeah. All right, take those songs as they resonate, okay? Like I said, the Holy Spirit is trying to convey something to you through that song. I also had that Tyler Perry movie, but I cannot think of the name of it. I may go look it up. Hold on, let me look it up. Oh, that's it. As soon as I paused it, Madea Goes to Jail. That's the name of the movie. Madea Goes to Jail. I don't know. Somebody could be in prison. Damn, yeah. Somebody could be in prison, in court. Because like I said, Nas said he would free all his sons. Like, all his people that's locked up. He would free them all. Yeah. Now I'm getting Madea Goes to Jail. Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting jail, prison. Yeah. Take that as it resonates. But that's the movie I was thinking about. Madea Goes to Jail. All right, so let's go. Some cards that flew out were the Empress. I love when the Empress comes out. It's all about beauty and nature, creating beauty in your life. Yeah, it's all about creating a beautiful, peaceful life for yourself. The Death card came out, and the Ten of Wands came out. So let's see. With these three cards, so the Death card is all about change and transformation. It's time for the transformation. It's time for change. It's time for things to change. It's time to lay things to rest. Yeah, people get nervous when the death card comes out, but it doesn't mean that someone's gonna die. It means some type of situation in your life has to die. Some type of way you're thinking, some type of perspective has to die. Yeah. It's time for change. It's time for transformation. And then with the Ten of Wands here, the Ten of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's all about obligations. Obligations, responsibilities, priorities. It's like a burden. Yeah. So I feel like it's time for a change. It's time for a change. It's time for you, Cancer, to release some of these burdens and obligations so you don't burn out. And you know what? Most likely a lot of these burdens and responsibilities and obligations and priorities are not even yours to carry. And even if they are yours to carry, it's time to start delegating tasks. It's time to start reaching out to the village. It really does take a village. My son graduating, made me realize, like, yes, it really does take a village. Yeah. It's time for you to start delegating tasks, Cancer. Reaching out to the village. You can't do it all alone. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for things to change because, baby, the Empress is here, and it's time for you to create beauty in your life. The Empress is all about beauty, nature, abundance, being nurturing, motherhood. Like I said, I feel like you got children, but it's backing up the Six of Swords in reverse, which is like a troublemaker, causing difficulties, upsetting the boat, rocking the boat. Somebody's rocking the boat. I feel like there's a child rocking the boat, or this could be you, Cancer. Take it as it resonate. Rocking the boat. There could be a money situation going on here. I don't know. Spirit keeps leading me to this section. There's something going on here. There could be a money situation going on here too, Cancer, where you could be upsetting things, rocking the boat. Take it as it resonates. But I'm also getting a child here too. When I see page cards, I think of young people, children, that could be causing you difficulties and upset. But we'll get there. The Empress, though, is all about creating beauty in your life. It speaks a lot about peace, having a peaceful life, like living by the trees. Some of you can live by the trees, by the water, by the forest, and the mountains, the lakes. Yeah. It's all about living a peaceful life. It also speaks about being full-figured, but clearly to me, on the Empress card, she looks pregnant. So I feel like some of you females could be full-figured. You could be pregnant. Yeah. It speaks a lot about fertility. So I get fertility in two ways. I get fertility with manifestation, and I get fertility with ovulation and giving birth. So I feel like some of you could be physically giving birth, ladies, or I feel like you could be giving birth to your manifestations, your goals, your desires, your dreams. Either way, there's fertility here. Yes. And creativity. And things are coming to life. Things are being birthed. Yes. Create beauty in your life. Connect to your senses. Have a spa day. Go to a fine eatery. Spend more time with your partner. It's all about a comfortable lifestyle. You are growing and your dreams are coming true. I love the Empress. You are growing and your dreams are coming true. Yeah, it speaks about being a mother, a caretaker, spending quality time with family and kids, getting grounded. Yeah. Get grounded. Go outside and touch some grass, baby. That's what I said in the beginning. It's summertime, baby. It's time to go outside. Go outside and touch some grass. Lay in some grass. Go be by the trees, by the waters, the lakes, the oceans, the mountains, the forests. Yeah, baby. Go outside. Go outside. It's your season. It's Cancer season. Go outside. Fuck it up. Or do something peaceful. Yeah. Alright, and also start delegating some tasks to the village, Cancer. You can't do it alone. It takes a village. Yes indeed. And you know, try not to resist change. Change is good. I promise you, Cancer, whatever is on the other side of change is for your best good. You know, a lot of times we don't want things to change. We don't want that relationship to end. We don't want that marriage to end. But did you ever think that it's a blessing in disguise? We don't want that friendship to end. But did you ever think that it's a blessing in disguise? There's some type of silver lining in the cloud. We don't want to change that job. We didn't want to get fired from that job. You know, whatever the case may be. There's something on the other side of that change that is for your better good. It's supposed to happen. Yeah. Like I said, when change happens and we don't want it to happen, it's a blessing in disguise. There is a silver lining in every cloud, baby, okay? Look, you got the Empress here. It's time to focus on creating a beautiful, peaceful life for yourself. Stop being burdened with all these obligations and shit from other people that's probably not even yours to fucking carry. Like I said, if it is your obligations and responsibilities to carry, it's time to reach out to the village. Ask for help. What's the worst they can say? No? Okay, fine. On to the next. There's no need to hold a grudge or be mad just because somebody told you no. No, just on to the next. Yeah. Alright, that's how we starting this thing out. Alright, I'm going to try to get through these cards here quickly. So let's get to it. Alright, so we got the Six of Swords here in reverse. Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It is about your mental health, your mental well-being, your common sense, how you're thinking, how you're communicating, morals, values, yeah, all that good stuff. Your intelligence, your intellect. And it speaks a lot about causing difficulty, upsetting the boat, abandoning plans, standing your ground, failing to make any progress, being imprisoned. There's that imprisoned again. I feel like somebody could be locked up. Yeah, somebody could be locked up. I don't know. Is it a child? What's going on here, Cancer? Yeah. Imprisoned or delayed, stuck or overwhelmed. Yeah. And the Page of Pentacles is backing this up. I feel like this could be a situation with a child, or this could be a money situation, Cancer, that has you stuck. There's some type of money situation going on here that may have you stuck. Let's go a little deeper financially. Let's see. Reverse. Six of Swords. Getting the Six of Swords reversed in a tarot card reading indicates that you might attempt to flee from financial difficulties. This is not the time to hide your head in the sand and run. You might feel as though you have no idea how to handle the situation. But with a little work and the help of a professional, you could be able to get your finances under control. Also, getting this card reversed in a tarot card session furthermore foretells that you are unsure of how to handle your money condition and are feeling overwhelmed. So I feel like, Cancer, you're overwhelmed about a money condition here, or either something going on with a child. Maybe even something from your childhood. Yeah, because when I see page cards, I say honor your inner child. It's time to have fun. It's time to go outside. Honor your inner child. Do something fun. I also speak about childhood healing. You know, maybe there's some things from your childhood that need to be healed, that need to be addressed. If not, you could just be reminiscing about your childhood. In the good times you had in your childhood. Either way, you want to be honoring your inner child and healing your inner child whenever I see a page card. So yeah, I feel like something here has you overwhelmed, Cancer, financially, with a child, or with your inner child healing, or all three. I'm just getting, that you're overwhelmed. To get your finances into balance, now is an excellent moment to seek professional advice. In most cases, it is impossible to avoid financial problems. We all go through financial problems. The only thing you can do is deal with them honestly and coolly. Keep your cool when you confront them directly, even with your children, even with your inner child. Keep your cool when you confront them. Once you've done the work of genuinely accepting your situation, what first seems insurmountable may look a lot easier to tackle. Also, a minor suggestion that comes with the Six of Swords reverse card is that you must find a specialist who can assist you with your issue if you need assistance. So it is highly recommending a specialist. Yeah. So the Page of Pentacles is about being a go-getter. You got to be a go-getter. You got to reach out to advisors and specialists to assist you. You have to take the initiative to manifest. It speaks a lot about financial opportunities coming your way, skill development. I don't know. Some of you could be going back to school to get that degree you've always wanted to get. It's about expanding. It's about expanding. It's about a promising harvest, planting the seeds, new beginnings. Baby, we started out with the death card. I said it's time for a change. It's time for transformation. You got the Page of Pentacles here that's giving you new beginnings. It's time to manifest more blessings. It also speaks about being the star student and learning new skills. Yeah. Like I said, some of you could be back in school. Maybe even have kids going to school. I think I spoke about that in the beginning. But my son, starting college. Yeah. But the thing is, you have to go after these things. You have to manifest these things. You have to speak these things into existence and do the work. I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. You have to work hard at it. Yeah. I don't know what this is going on up here, baby, but it's time to oh shit, look, and now you got the High Priestess. The High Priestess is not playing with you. Whatever the fuck is going on with this Six of Swords that's got you overwhelmed, not manifesting, not going after what you want, not having fun. Yeah, the High Priestess is not playing with you. Look, she has the cross around her neck, the book in her lap. It's time to rebuke the bullshit. The High Priestess is rebuking the bullshit. Rebuking the bullshit, going by the book, reaching out for, whatever kind of assistance is needed. Yeah. Follow your intuition. Yeah. The High Priestess speaks a lot about following your intuition, following your gut feelings. It's time. It's time to move on from, whatever the Six of Swords situation is that's setting you back and keeping you delayed. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know what it is. It could be a child. It could be a money situation. But yeah, you got to reach out. You got to reach out for assistance. Sometimes we think we can handle things on our own. And like I said, with the Ten of Wands, things become a burden. It becomes too much to carry. It gets heavy. And you got to reach out. Yeah. Whether it's with your finances, whether it's with your own children or your own inner child. Yeah. Because, baby, the High Priestess is not playing. Okay? She wants you to rebuke the bullshit. Yeah. She wants you to rebuke the bullshit. And follow your intuition. Yeah. Intuition, sacred knowledge, hidden mystery. Teacher of sacred knowledge. There's some type of truth coming out here. Something's hidden. Something's a secret. but I feel like there's some type of female energy that's like a teacher of knowledge, sacred knowledge. Some type of truth is coming out here. The world is not as it seems. Info is hidden. Be still. Tune in. Connect with your intuition for answers. Meditation. So when meditation could be taking meditation classes. It could be yoga. It could be praying. I'm not sure what your religion is here, but yeah, the high priestess is someone of the cloth, a teacher, a counselor, a therapist. Yeah. I'm not sure what your religion is, but praying is meditation. Chanting, that's Buddhism, that's meditation. Yeah, even going to the gym is meditation. You know, working out to blow off some steam. Yes, indeed. Be still, tune in, connect with your intuition for answers, meditate. It says feel rather than think, collaborate rather than compete. Work together, work with each other. You know, life is not a competition. Life is not a competition. What's on somebody else's plate is not gonna make you shit. I always say, fuck the Joneses. You gotta worry about what's on your plate. Who can you collaborate with to make your shit come together, or make each other's shit come together? Yeah, all this competing and thinking you're better than everybody. Oh yeah, it's crazy. What do you feel? Not what do you feel rather than think? How do you feel about the situation? Not what you think about the situation. How do you feel? How does it make you feel? I think I asked you, Cancer, in the beginning. If you ruled the world, what would you do? Yeah, what would you do? Just a little food for thought. Yeah. All right. You got the Emperor in the middle of your entire spread. So there is some type of older man in the middle of your entire spread. It could be your father. It could be your grandfather. It could be your husband, your lover, if you're dating an older man. Yeah. We got the Emperor in the middle, and he is the protector, honey. You got a great deal of protection with this Emperor out here. I feel like there's some type of man that does not play about you, Cancer. So this is, the Emperor is Aries energy. He could be an Aries. Very toxic to water signs, might I add. Hold on. So yes, the Emperor is the protector. He's the provider. He's the protector. Like I said, this is Aries energy, very toxic to a water sign such as yourself, Cancer. I always say I would never recommend a water sign to a fire sign, or a fire sign to a water sign, baby. It is toxic. But, you know, if you have that maturity, if you have that mental maturity, you know, where you can work together, compromise with each other to make it last, yeah, you could be with any sign. But even at our big ages, I don't think a lot of us have the capacity, you know, to be that mature. Unfortunately, but yeah, we got the Emperor here. I feel like there's some type of man in your life, Cancer. He could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, older man. I don't know. He's like the protector, the provider. He's older. He has wisdom. He has experience. He's like authority. He's like the leader. Yeah, he's like authority. The leader. He demands to be heard. This may be you too, Cancer. You know, take it as it resonates. You could be the breadwinner, the provider, the protector. Maybe you're a little older and you've got that wisdom and that experience where you can share it with other people. You know, take what you learn and share it with other people. Yeah. Yeah, but this emperor demands to be heard. I don't know. I'm just seeing like a man banging his hand on the table. Like he demands to be heard. He. You have to listen to what he says and does. Um, I don't know. I feel like this is a controlling man, Cancer. Mm. It says being tough. Being tough. Digging and trust to open up. Being tough. Breadwinner rock demands respect. This could be you, Cancer, where you demand your respect. It's time for you to demand your respect, baby. I'm getting Lauryn Hill. Baby girl, respect is just the minimum. Respect is just the minimum, okay? That thing. Yeah. But it's like you're the rock. You're the breadwinner, Cancer. Everybody depends on you to provide and protect, from any threat. They depend on your wisdom. They depend on your experience. Or this is some man where you depend on his wisdom, his experience. You depend on him, to provide and protect, to be the rock, to be the breadwinner. But like I said, this is fire energy, so I don't know. I'm picking up on maybe a little shaky situation here. It speaks a lot about status, power. Status and power. Conflict doesn't scare you. Ooh. Gaining wisdom and taking what you learn and passing it on. Yeah. And then we got the Hierophant, another major arcana backing up the Emperor. So you got the Hierophant out here and the Empress out here. Another two major arcanas that some type of truth is being revealed. I always call them husband and wife. There's husband and wife out here. Yeah. And I don't know. There's some type of husband and wife out here where they're revealing the truth. We'll walk right up to the sun, hand in hand. We'll walk right up to the sun. We won't land. Child. Revealer of sacred things. It speaks a lot about traditional wisdom, spiritual guidance. Traditional wisdom, spiritual guidance, organized systems. So I always get to speaking about religion, with organized systems, religions, churches, mosques, temple, sororities, sigmas, alphas, deltas. I don't know. I'm just picking up that a lot of you are involved in different organized systems, in which I also start speaking about, these type of systems being cults. Because yes, to me, religion is a cult. Anything that's teaching you to believe, certain things, to live a certain way, dress a certain way, be a certain way. Yes, to me, that's a religion. Even sororities, religions, yes, those are cults to me. It doesn't mean they're bad, but I always get to talking about, not everybody's going to believe what you want to believe. Not everybody's going to do what you want to do. Sometimes we just have to agree to disagree. That doesn't mean that you're right and they're wrong, or they're right and you're wrong. It's just that everybody has a different perspective. Everybody has a different opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Just because you're an alpha and they're a sigma doesn't mean that there has to be a conflict or there has to be an issue. Just because they're Muslim and you're Christian doesn't mean that there has to be a conflict or beef or anything like that. Sometimes you just have to agree to disagree and let people believe what they want to believe. I will say that you want to make sure that you are believing and living the way that you want to live. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm kind of getting, are you being forced into some shit? I don't know if you're being forced into some type of belief system. With this emperor, backing up this emperor, I don't know. I just feel like maybe you're being forced into some type of system. Yeah. It speaks about conforming to to establish beliefs, looking at cultural rituals, learning from structured institutes like churches, schools, colleges. Yeah. And trusted mentors. Yeah. I just said the high priestess and the Hierophant, they are pastors, priests, teachers, mentors, therapists, counselors. Reach out. Take what applies and reach out. Yeah. Seeking advice from trusted experts. Yeah. It's backing up this older man, which I said, he has wisdom, he has experience, he's an older man. Seeking advice from trusted experts serves you best. Respect the power of community and structured learning. Baby, we got some deep shit going on here, Cancer. Respect the power of community and structured learning. What's backing this up? Oh, we got the devil here. Oh, shit. How many major arcanas are we up to now? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We started out with the Empress. That's 6. And then 7 was... What was the other one? The Death card. We got 7 major arcanas out here so far. So I was hinting at the devil card earlier when I was speaking about drugs, addictions, and attachments. Yeah, the devil is all about addictions and attachments. Sexual addictions, drug addictions, alcohol addictions, eating addictions, whatever you're addicted to, whatever your mind is tricking you into believing that you need, that you really don't. That's an addiction. That's an attachment. And look at the little skeletons at the bottom. There's some type of addiction and attachment going on here, and things are getting neglected. I'm getting children being neglected, responsibilities being neglected. Yeah. Whew. Cancer. All right, let's go deeper with the devil. Yeah, I was thinking about the devil card earlier when I started talking about that movie, Madea Goes to Jail, and how the 2 college students, one of them, the girl played by Keisha Knight Pulliam, she had ended up in the streets, doing drugs and prostitution. And now look, the devil card comes out. I feel like there's some type of energy here that is trying to save you, Cancer. Yeah, I feel like it's a male energy. There's some type of male energy here that is trying to save you, Cancer. The devil card speaks a lot about obsession, adultery, dependency, mental illness, secrecy, your darker side, holding you back from being your best self at the expense of your long-term well-being. Selling your soul to the devil. Selling your soul to the devil. Being tricked to thinking you have no control over your shadow self. You believe you must have it. Acknowledge the hold. You must first acknowledge the hold. Acknowledge the hold over your conscience awareness. Take action to free yourself. I just said you got all these pastors out here. You got all these priests out here, these mentors, these advisors, these counselors, these therapists, people with knowledge and wisdom. Reach out to these people. Yeah. Take action to free yourself. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some willpower. It's going to take some strength. Yeah. People relapse all the time. But the thing is to get back up and keep going. Just don't stay down there. Just don't stay stuck. Get up and keep going. Yes. There's a powerful attachment here between 2 people sexually. Yeah, lovers can turn to unhealthy if you lose connection with self. No personal boundaries. Ooh. Child, yeah, it's time. It's time to set up some boundaries. Ooh, there's some type of attachment here. Like I said, with that fire energy, it could be toxic. Yeah, it's a toxic situation going on here. Very toxic situation going on here where, mentorship, counseling, therapy, yeah, would be beneficial. Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to end it over here. We got the World card and the Two of Pentacles. Ooh, so the World card is all about successful completions. It's like you got that degree you wanted, you brought that house you wanted, you got that car you wanted, you got that relationship you wanted, you're tying the knot now, you got that baby you wanted. Like I said in the beginning with the Empress, some of y'all could be pregnant. Yeah, it's like accomplishing it and glowing because you're doing everything that you set out to do. You're doing it and you're accomplishing it, which is so beautiful. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get into the World card. Okay, so we got the World card here where you're accomplishing, you're glowing and doing everything you've ever wanted to do. But then you got the Two of Pentacles backing this shit up where it's like you're penny pinching. Almost like the Ten of Wands we had in the beginning with all those responsibilities and obligations and and burdens. Yeah, so the Two of Pentacles speaks a lot about having multiple priorities, multiple obligations. It's like you're juggling. Look how he's juggling the money. It's like you're juggling the money, robbing from Peter to pay Paul. It's like you're adapting. Like instead of getting those Balenciagas, baby, you're gonna have to head on over to Marshalls and get them fucking Jessica Simpsons. They be cute too and cheaper. So it's all about managing your money. Instead of getting the Mountain Dew, go on and get the store brand Dew. I feel like we all got to make these adjustments in the economy that we're in right now. Yeah. But yeah, Cancer. I feel like you're juggling your coins during the storm. The thing with storms is they don't last forever. Know that the storms do not last forever. It's just a temporary time, and you have to adapt while you get it out the mud. Yeah, because look, you'll be glowing and fulfilled, once you get this shit out the mud. I always look at the fishnets. It's like the what goes around comes around shit. There's some type of karma going on here too. Somebody has karma on their ass. Somebody's getting served some type of karma. Pentacles are earth signs: Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's getting served some karma. Pentacles are work and money, business partners, co-workers, bosses. Maybe there's some shit going on at work. Let's go deeper financially with the World card. Okay, yes, Cancer baby. We got achievement here with the World card. Fulfillment, possibilities, successful conclusions. And like I said, backing that up, we had the Two of Pentacles, multiple priorities, managing your time, adapting, yeah. Managing your time and adapting during the storm. Let's go deeper with the World card. Financially. Okay, let's see. The World card suggests that wealth should be directed toward you in a financial environment. However, this is neither a recommendation to gamble nor undertake speculative investments. Rather, it is a promise that your efforts will be rewarded. Your efforts will be rewarded. Maybe you'll get a surprise but well-deserved bonus. Maybe you'll get a major contract that will offer you financial stability. Or maybe you'll just get to the point where after a lot of saving and scrounging, you feel safe financially. Your financial situation will seem fantastic with the World in your tarot reading. whatever it may be, you now have the opportunity to think about your resources in new ways, giving you the potential to make improvements. Making improvements. It's possible that you put in a lot of effort to achieve your financial objectives, and that now is the perfect moment to reap the rewards. You could have paid off certain debts, acquired financial security via savings, or completed a significant purchase that you had been saving for. Be satisfied with what you have achieved and give yourself a congratulatory pat on the back. Congratulations. It may be appropriate to consider other long-term objectives right now. Consider how your funds fit into the bigger context of your life, since the world also stands for a sense of wholeness. What's backing this up? Oh, baby, but then we got a family issue. We got a family issue, a work issue, a business partner issue. Yet, this is about the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There's a family issue going on. There's a family disagreement over money, a family fight over money. There could be something going on at work, where you feel like somebody else got a promotion and you didn't, or your business partner took money, stole money, embezzled money. I don't know. Take it as it resonates, but there's something going on here where there's definitely an issue over money. Yeah. Oh, man. So the Ten of Pentacles speaks a lot about debt, filing for bankruptcy. I always say, when bills get to be too much and you need some relief, baby, file for bankruptcy. File for bankruptcy. Ain't no way in hell you should be on God's green earth stressing over bills. File for bankruptcy. Give yourself some freedom, a clean start. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, but and then look at the elder in the middle. It's in reverse. I feel like an elder could have passed away. A father, grandmother, mother, father, take it as it resonates, could have passed away, and it's like the family's fighting over money. There could have been a divorce where the family's fighting over money, which could have put you in a financial pinch. But even after all of that, you're still glowing. You're still accomplished. Yeah. Let's see what we got at the bottom. I got a few minutes. Yeah. Now we back into the swords. Yeah, somebody is definitely in jail. Somebody's definitely in jail. Look at her. Her hands behind her back. She's surrounded by the swords, feeling trapped. I also feel like, Cancer, you could be feeling trapped, mentally trapped by this situation. That's going on. There's some major money issues going on. Where you're feeling trapped. Something's going on though. I don't know who's in jail. Who's in prison. Feeling out in the cold. Maybe there's someone behind bars that you need to reach out to that you haven't spoken to, Cancer. They're feeling lonely. They're feeling out in the cold. They want you to talk to them, visit them, write them something. Yeah. Yes, indeed. The thing here, Cancer, is I'm gonna say that song again. You can be what you want to be if you work hard at it. You'll be where you want to be. You have to work hard on it so that you'll be where you want to be. Yeah. I mean, I think there's some distractions going on with these swords out here. Like I said, swords are the mental signs. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. There's things going on mentally. Yeah. Distractions per se. But you can't let distractions keep you from manifesting what you need to manifest. Yeah. Now I feel like I need to go deeper with this Eight of Swords. Let's see. Yeah, feeling like the victim, forced into a corner, feeling like the victim, bound in fear, anxious, under pressure, weak, defenseless, powerless, voiceless, difficulty, drama, imprisonment. Yeah, I said somebody's in prison. Look, her eyes are covered, having your fucking Ray Charles glasses on, in denial. Baby, it's time to take that shit off. Yeah, take your Ray Charles glasses off and face what you need to face. It's backing up this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like something's going on. Again, financially, let's see. The Eight of Swords in a financial tarot spread suggests that you feel constrained or confined by your current financial condition. But once more, this is more due to your anxiety than the reality of your circumstance. If you want to increase your income, you must be innovative and think beyond the box. Don't give in to fear. There are solutions to achieve your goals. Regarding your financial condition, you can feel as though time is running out. Your perception of reality may be impacted by worry over the state of your bank account. There may be more resources available to you than you realize if you want to increase your income. The Eight of Swords indicates that you are feeling constrained by your present debt or a lack of resources if it appears in a financial reading. It could be necessary to alter your spending patterns. I just said, instead of getting them Balenciagas, baby, you're gonna have to go on and get them Jessica Simpsons at Marshalls. Yeah. It could be necessary to alter your spending patterns or to avoid accumulating debt. Get inventive if a paucity of funds is causing your issues. You can earn some additional money in a variety of ways, such as babysitting, tutoring, or taking care of the yard. Selling plates, doing hairs. You know how we do it. I'm getting Young Miami. Where my skinny ass niggas at? Stuffing that shit in that bag. 50 some disconnect. Spin that shit. You know, unfortunately, people out here, that's their hustle. Scamming, hustling, getting to it how they can get to it. You know, sometimes we have to resort to things, which the devil card is over here. Resorting to things like using our bodies to get what we want. Now I'm getting the Players Club. Sometimes you got to use what you want to get what, you know. So strip clubs, working at strip clubs, prostitution. I don't know, baby. But it's saying that you got to find ways such as babysitting, tutoring, taking care of the yard. At first, working so hard to get money could be emotionally taxing for you, but you'll get used to it and come out ahead. I don't know. I just feel like with this devil card out here, a lot of y'all is doing a lot of shit you don't want to do, you know, in order to get some additional money. But like I said, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to knock the hustle, you know. We have to get to it how we can get to it. But, you know, you don't want to stay there. You don't want to stay there or in that situation, whatever it may be, for too long. Because your mind could be playing tricks on you anyway, telling you that you need to do this in order to, you know, get ahead. But, baby, it could really not be that. So, yeah, it's really important to work with mentors, to talk to people. Yeah, to take your Ray Charles glasses off. Yeah. I don't know, because, you know, shit like that, prostitution, selling drugs, shit like that, it could end you up in the slammer. And I'm definitely getting the slammer out here. Somebody's in jail. Going to jail. Take it as it resonates. All right, yeah, we got peaceful here. We started out with the Empress, baby. It's time for a peaceful life. Tranquility. Higher self, peace, and evoke. It's time for a peaceful life. It's time to create beauty in your life, Cancer. Look, you got serene. Baby, you are so serene. Ascension, transformation, visualization, and sacred. Baby, we had the death card. It's time for change. It's time for transformation. It's time to let that shit go that's not fucking working out, Cancer. And you know it's not working out for you, so let it go. It's time to rise. Ascension means rise. It's time to rise to the top. It's time for transformation. It's time to change, baby. We started out with the death card. I didn't even get to go deeper with the death card. It basically speaks about, closing one door. You have to close one door in order for another door to open, Cancer. Put the past behind you. Put the past behind you. Part ways. You have to part ways with the bullshit. Look, you got the High Priestess and the Hierophant out here. You got to part ways with the bullshit. Look, she is rebuking the bullshit. She is not playing. Part ways. Let go of the past. Embrace change. Transition. Resisting change causes pain. Out with the old and with the new. Let go of unhealthy attachments. Let go of unhealthy attachments. Purge old memories, baggage, and belongings. Put them shits out in the Sunday fucking garbage. Set them on fire like Wayne to Excel. Lastly, you got uniqueness. You are unique. You are perfect just the way you are. But you're perfect just the way you are. When I see your face. Is that Bruno Mars? Yeah. You're unique. Perfect. Honor yourself. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Okay? With this unique card, I get rainbows. I focus on the rainbow because it's a symbol that God remembers his promises. So, Cancer, I feel like you've been praying, you've been wishing, and God remembers his promises. If it's in his will for you, it will come to pass. It will. If what you want is not what God wants for you, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. A lot of things, we want things that God doesn't want for us. We might want that relationship, but God doesn't want that relationship for us. That motherfucker's on drugs. He's abusive. He's a jailbird. Baby, that's not the relationship for you. That's not what God wants for you. So you might be praying for the wrong shit, Cancer. Yeah. You want to pray that God brings you a man that's a breadwinner, that's a provider, that's a protector, that has knowledge and wisdom that could guide you, honey. I'm just saying. And I also get LGBTQ with that rainbow. So a lot of you could be coming out about your sexuality, which is fair. You should be living in your truth. Or someone could be coming out to you about their sexuality, So you just want to make sure you're allowing people to be themselves and live in their truth. As you should and as they should, okay? Alright, Cancer, I'm gonna leave it here, baby. I feel like we done been through a lot, Cancer. Golly, honey. Y'all got a lot going on. I'm definitely gonna have to come back and do another bonus reading for Cancer. But I'm also gonna do Pisces and Scorpio, so stay tuned, alright? Alright, Cancer babies, I love you. Remember, it's your season. Have fun. Create beauty in your life. Create peace in your life. Rebuke the bullshit. Some shit you just gotta let it go. Yeah, some shit you just gotta let it go, baby, okay? Things going on financially, you gotta work your way out of it. If you work hard at it, you'll be where you wanna be, Nothing comes to us for free. Nobody's gonna do shit for us. We gotta do it for ourselves. And that's just what it is. Alright, Cancers, I love you, and I'm definitely coming back to do another bonus reading because I gotta see what the hell. Alright, I love y'all. Bye.